All right, what's up, man? So this is Wednesday's training. I haven't come up with something other cooler than working out Wednesday for our training. And this group today, for my real estate investors, my real estate entrepreneurs, whether you're a wholesaler, a flipper, a retailer, an agent, worst case scenario, our job is to buy and sell real estate. That's our job. That's what we do as a business. That's how we make our money. We're salespeople. We get after it, and that's the shit. So, boom, you're my peeps. I know that. You're my real estate people. So, all my real estate people out there, today's training is going to be one I believe that's going to help. I go over this a lot with guys in my group, and I go over this myself. Shit, I just teach what I do. So there's three things. How many things? Three things that you are going to focus on no matter what. And you're going to hear this a little differently today, but I want to share it with you like this because I want you to focus on this shit, right? So you guys know, as real estate people, we got to get out there. We have to find deals. We got to sell deals. That's how we make money. And the difference between somebody who is successful in this business or faces utter failure in this business and quits and goes back to doing God knows what, is that they're able to do three things. They're able to get leads, they're able to sell the properties that they get, period, right? In order for you to do that, unlike any other business, you can't pass that shit on to other people. You got to actually be good at selling. You got to sell a seller to letting you take that property. You got to turn around and sell that property to a buyer. Like, on the front end and the back end, which is a system, I talk about it later in one of our trainings. But you got to have two systems in place. A front end system and a back end system. There's a way to do that. When are those things working? Both times. You need to burn the candle on both ends. So today's training is a simple one. And first thing you got to do, number one, is we got to focus on getting leads. No leads, no money. No money, no bueno. You have to be working on having sellers contact you all the time. Just like this plane flies over all the time. I don't care. This is the fifth video I've done today, and that shit's flown over, but I'm going to do it anyways, right? Because I'm over at my home office and getting this done. So, leads. You got to get leads in the door. That means your marketing vehicle has to be going, and you can't be one of those people like, oh, I got one lead generation system that works. I know. You need about 3 to 5 works. You need to have a predictable system, right? Like, predictable. A system meaning like it's going to produce results for you all the time. You're going to get leads. Sellers are going to call you. They're going to go through whatever you got as it relates to funnel, your call system, all that other shit, right? So I'm going to explain that in a minute. Today, leads. You got to have your marketing, right? So how are you going to market? You know, you can do offline marketing. Offline. Bam. Man, you gotta ignore my writing today. My shit's jacked because I was doing a ton of writing before I got on this with y'all. So you got your offline stuff. That's your mailers, your postcards, like following up with people, because you got to dominate your market. I don't care what anybody says. Like, oh, I'm gonna dominate the whole United States. You're fucking not. Big fish, small pond. Pick your market. Stick to it. Pick the shit you know. Dominate your backyard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's other real estate investors there. So what? Pick a small niche and make that shit happen. So offline, postcards, letters, mailing campaigns, whatever it is that you got to do. Now, you got your online shit. You got to position yourself as the expert and the authority in your field. I'm a real estate investor. People know who I am. I speak in my REIA groups. I run my own REIA groups. I've created my own shit. I have an education company. I do personal development, mastermind stuff. We got our online program. We got the league. We got the apartment assassins. We have all the shit that I teach. So I position myself online as the go-to guy to other investors too, right? Not just to sellers. But I need you to do that. You're going to have to teach what you do and what you know so people recognize you as being the go-to guy to solve their problems. So your online marketing. To sellers, it's going to be the same thing. So you're going to always put it out there, always preach and teach, always have pictures of you doing shit, all that other stuff. There's your online marketing, right? And then everything else is like your grassroots. That's your signs. Much as I hate to do signs, I do them because they freaking work. That's your car logo shit that you have. Other people working with you. That ain't passing out your business cards. Nobody gives a shit. You want sellers talking to you. Like you talking to your friend, hey, refer a deal to me. Unless your friend's in the mortgage industry and they're going to bring you a deal because some seller came in to get a refinance, couldn't refinance his house. He's not sure what he's going to do. That person, your friend, gives you that referral. That's a freaking referral. Other than that, you got to have a grassroots campaign if you're going to dominate your market. Who else in your market do you know that deals with the people that you can solve their problems, right? This is your marketing. This is how you get leads. There's a ton of fancy ways. A lot of investors are trying to find a way to pass the buck. There's online shit too. Like I said, different services you can subscribe to, the CAD and all the other stuff in Texas. Like, you know, depending on where you are. Like here, there's online stuff like property locators, all that shit. And nothing beats old school, just go get the shit done, because the properties you're going to buy are held by people. And people do different shit. We're investors. We're smart. They're not investors. They're just like homeowners and stuff that want to get rid of a property. And they ain't looking where we look. So don't take those things for granted just because you think everybody and their mama knows what you do. They don't. Trust me. We know. They don't. So that said, you got to get your marketing, right? And I want to put this up here so you can see it. A, B, M. Always, that's M. That's an M. Always be marketing. Always be marketing for sellers calling you. You ain't going to get a ton of fucking leads if you're doing it the right way. You ain't going to get like, oh, I got 40 leads in one day. Yeah, I know. They may not be the best ones. Then it becomes your job to do this next thing that I say. So the next step to this is leads come in. Your job is, oh shit, I moved to the other side so you guys can see. Questions, creative, and then close. Ask questions, be creative, and close. So, all right, so I'll write that down. Questions, creative, solutions. 1, 2, and then 3. You gotta close. So, first, questions. When you talk to a seller, you need to ask the right questions. You need to know what's going on with them. Like, hey, what's up? Get the information. This is, for online marketers, we all call it like your funnel. What's your funnel? We are the funnel. When someone calls our office or calls our phone or follows up with us and we call them, we ask questions. Those questions are kind of like how we collect data. And you can write it down on the sheet. You can put them down on your computer. You can have a VA take that information or whatever the case may be. I don't suggest you get a VA. I suggest you take the fucking calls. Stop pushing shit off to other people. This is your business. You focus on 2 parts of your businesses are only built for one reason. The essence of all businesses is to make money. And if you are, as the real estate investor, and this is your business, you only have one job, and that's to make money. So the 2 things about your business is to that actually bring in money. That matters. Close, to get leads, close them. Marketing, selling. Those are the only 2 things that make money in your business, whether it's this business or another one. 100%, 70% of your focus goes on that shit. All right? So what do you do in the middle of that? You get a lead, it comes in the door. You ask questions, right? So you find out what the hell's going on. Next, you provide a creative solution. Solve these people's problems. You guys have heard me say this 1,000 freaking times. Solve problems for people, and that's how you get paid, right? And then you close. Whatever medium you close with, we have a specific way that we teach our clients to be able to close their deals. The strategies we're able to use, and shit, I'm not holding back on them. Like I said, we either take over stuff, creative financing, seller financing. I find those deals all day. I teach my people to find them all day. You just create them, right? And then you close. That's how you make money, right? You solve people's problems, and then you close by asking questions. You need to find out what the hell's going on. And I got a new sales training coming out. I'll talk to you about that later. And I'll have an offer for you guys about that. I think you guys really like it, and it really goes over this. Next, lo and behold, this is when you get a lead. They contact you, whether they call your office, call your cell phone like people do with me, call my assistants, whatever the case, whatever you have in your world as it relates to capturing information and pre-screening your sellers to make sure that it's a deal or not for you, and you're going to make that offer, right? Last but not least, you're going to do it again for your buyers this time. So this is the seller side. Someone calls you for, and they're a seller. Someone calls you and they're a potential buyer. I don't care if you're an agent, but seller calls you, then you're going to ask questions. You're going to put together whatever strategy it is that you're going to either list the property, bring it to the market. You're going to have them come into your office and sign the agreements and all this other stuff, listing agreements, all the other. I'm not an agent, so like I know you guys got a ton of shit. My agent has a ton of shit they want me to sign when I do shit. So then after that, when you get to your buyers, you're still going to have to market to bring in your buyers, whatever you're doing. Then it's the same thing. You're going to ask questions. You're going to create solution. Then you're going to close. Close the money, right? 1, 2, 3. And as simple as it sounds, more investors fuck this up than I can freaking stick at. Like I said, I just want to hit you in the head sometimes. Check it out. Advanced strategy. You need 2 systems in place that allow you to question, create solutions for your seller, and then close, so you actually make the money that you, because you got to negotiate the frick out of the deal, and then once you lock the deal up, you need to have an entity to be able to hold this project in, right? LLC, trust, whatever it is, and however you do them. Next, you need to have a system that actually for your buyers when they call you, because you got to sell the property. You're not going to buy it and hold on to it. Even if you rent it out, you still got to have a way to be able to have your renters call you, buyers call you, whatever that is. And you need to have a system in place for that. A line of questions that works every time, that gets you the information you need to know whether you want to work with them or not. Do they have any fucking money to put down? Are they pre-approved already? Are they ready to go? Do they need financing, or are they looking for a rent-to-own deal? Do they need seller financing? Is this a wholesale property? Are they investors? How much money do they have? What size of deal are they working with? Is this a real fit for them, or are they just, just shotgun blasting offers all over the fucking place? Next, create a solution for them and you. This deal works for me because I can get this from you. That works. Let's do it. Then after that, you be like, okay, cool. I'm going to forward you over the contract on DocuSign, sign that over, and get that back to me. We open escrow. We check title. We run it. You get your people in contact with my people. Boom, boom, boom. I fucking get money. Get money. Check it out. Fuck 9 to 5. If you're working a job still, or you're in sales and you ain't bringing in your own leads, it's a job. Because at some point, if they stop fucking with you, or they stop bringing you leads, and you're getting fed in that office, man, you're going to be stuck. So you're going to have to learn how to actually create your own leads and create a system around it. And I can teach you exactly how we do it in the Real Estate Renegade Academy. Because there's a specific system to go about constantly hitting it around and getting those leads in the door. So getting it out there, and then not only that, we got a ruthless follow-up system. If you don't follow up, because every deal ain't a deal first, eventually it is a deal. There's still a potential seller, because they didn't say yes the first day. Doesn't mean 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, 12 months later, they ain't going to say yes. We chase our leads till they die, and then we call their family. They call their heirs. So I hope this helps. Check it out. 3 things that are going to help you on today's training. Simply put, there's 3 things you got to focus on as a real estate investor. That if you're going to be a renegade in this business, that means you're going to be running and gunning and shooting and pumping and creating the legacy that you want and building a legacy along the way. You got to be an aggressive, active investor. You can't be a dude that's just going to be a passive investor and hope that somebody's going to knock on your door, or hope that your business card or some shit or someone you met is going to bring you a fucking deal. You're going to have to market your ass off, online, offline, hit a grassroots campaign, know what you're doing. Then after that, any leads that hit your phone, whatever it is that you use as it relates to technology to capture, phone, offline stuff, script, surveys and shit like that, virtual assistants, or your live assistant, or your office, or your wife, whoever's handling your shit. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand that there needs to be a laid out sales strategy in place. Questions, create a solution, close. Again, on your buyer side, same thing. You need a marketing campaign that goes out to buyers that are saying, hey, look, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, low down, no down, rent to own, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, fresh carpet, fresh paint, freshly renovated, blah, 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 blah. Call this number, make an offer, $1.2 million, make offer today, price is negotiable, price is reasonable, seller's motivated, whatever you need to do. And when those leads come in, questions, create a solution, close the fucking money. Don't make money in this business or you will quit it. You get what I'm saying? Even if you're an advanced investor, most advanced investors don't have this shit dialed in because they already got a deal. They got 10 deals on the books and they're like, shit, we don't have time for another thing. But I can tell you, if you don't keep your pipe going, if you don't keep your leads coming through, the lifeblood of your business is always going to be leads. And then if you have enough leads, you can close. You can be creative. You can come up with creative solutions. You're not in feed or famine mode towards every deal hits your table. You got to make it work because you got to make money. Man, that sucks. I'm telling you, man. You're better than that. You got to be a fucking a renegade real estate investor by making sure you do exactly what I'm sharing with you to do. Get your leads coming in. Have a system in place. The QCC, questions, create a solution, close. And for your sellers, and then the next situation on that, same thing. Get leads coming in for your buyers. Question, create a solution, close. Boom. That's how you make your money from start to fucking finish. We can go deeper on this thing. You're welcome to go ahead and hit me up. Like I said, we got our sites coming up. We got the league coming up. I want to invite you guys to join the league. It's going to be like me, a bunch of other top producers in the real estate field, other investors that are like you looking at, like when I say that, meaning like everybody's at different levels. There's going to be apartment building owners in there, apartment players like myself, residential players. This is for real estate entrepreneurs that are looking to take their game to the next level, no matter what level you're on. You can do 1 property, 2 properties, 10 properties, 100 properties, it doesn't matter. The game is the same for each one of us. And if you want to go to the next level, whether you've only done 1 deal, 2 deals, 3 deals, and you got your feet wet, you made a little bit of money, and you're willing to invest in your business and invest in yourself so you can actually get better and get to the next level, that's going to be the deal for you. The league is going to be something. So hit me up for the league. I'll let you know exactly what the details are. It's 12 months, man, with the best group of fucking real estate investors and real estate entrepreneurs that you can handle. I'm bringing in my mentors, my coaches, people I work with, people at the top of their game in their field, so far as real estate, marketing, as well as sales and conversions and shit like that, and systems and automated systems and sites and things like that. That's what we need, man. We need our own shit. We usually don't have it. And this is the way to kind of get that done. So, the league, this Wednesday training, I hope this really helped you guys. Like I said, remember it. Get leads in the fucking door. Questions, creative solutions, and then close. And then for your buyers, again, same thing. Get leads in the door, questions, creative solutions, and then close again. And that's how you make your money. Go make freaking money, all right? So, same thing. Do deals, make money, build legacies, get this shit done. Let's go, real estate investors. Boom.